Stitchy friends. My name is Tracy. I am OG Stitchery here on YouTube and on Instagram, and welcome to Flosstube number 60. It is March 1st, 2023, so Happy New Year. Yeah, it's been a while. The last time I filmed was December 15th, I believe, of last year. So it's been a couple of months. So how are ya? Tell me about yourself. What's going on? What's new? Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, yeah. All right. So enough of that. So first and foremost, thank you. Thank you so much for clicking play, for watching me, for giving me a chance in my little Flosstube. Thank you. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. If you're a new viewer, thank you for watching. I have had a few new subscribers since I've been missing, not filming, whatever you want to call it. So thank you. Thank you so much. A little bit of an update. Like I said, I haven't filmed since December. I had some family events going on, I guess. My mom was in the hospital, so I went to go visit her for a little while. And when I got back, I just wasn't in the mood to film. And then, you know, the winter blahs came in. And so, yeah, just haven't filmed. And but I am back now, so yay, moving forward. That's good. For those of you that are new, what I like to do with my floss tubes, I like to format them in the way that you would work a whip. So what I do is I do acquisitions first, then I do whips, then I do finishes and FFOs, and then I'll talk about plans. So let's get into that. Since it's been a while, I have purchased a few things. Just this past Saturday, I went to the shop called Stitch New England in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. It is owned and operated by Pam, who is the Flosstuber of Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. So it's always a fun time. It's about an hour away, so it is a it's not too bad of a drive, you know, straight shot pretty much. So I like to go there, you know, a little while. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Pam has a club, a monthly club for fabric, where she provides us with Atomic Ranch fabric. Atomic Ranch Fabrics fabric. Yeah. And I am in the club, so I was able to pick up my January and February. January is Freeze. I obviously get the 18 count Ada. And I get Amber Waves, which is the February club month, which is the February fabric of the month. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, so please bear with me. And while I was there, I picked up a few charts. Shocker. Saw this, and it was just so cute. So I have for winter by Stitches by Ethel. I saw this on Just Keep Stitching. Pam and Steph showed this. I believe they actually gave it away as a giveaway. Sorry, I had to get a cough drop. Anyway, Pam and Steph, I believe, gave this away last week. But I saw it and then picked it up. And this one I've been looking at for quite a while, and I just decided to pick it up. This is Sneaky Spooky Spells by Misty Purcell of Luminous Fiber Arts. Really cute. And this one is the Primitive Hair. It's called Practical Magic. Loved it. Picked it up. It was great. All right. I have other acquisitions, but I don't know where they went. And honestly, I don't think I have any charts. It was pretty much just floss that I've picked up from the World in Stitches in Littleton, Massachusetts. And I picked it up for one of my whips, which I'll show you. And talking about whips, good segue, right? So I've got 2 months to show you, 2 months worth, which is not actually a lot. I was kind of surprised. But I haven't been stitching every single day. I did do 365 days of stitching last year. And while it was great, it was at times quite challenging, especially on days when I was sick and I just didn't feel like it. I would just go to my stitching and I would just put in one new X, and that was it. And so when I was thinking about 2023 and doing every single day of stitching, no, I felt like I'd done that. I don't need to do it again. It's fine. So I haven't been stitching every single day. I have been, I picked up a new hobby. So more about that in a bit. Anyway, so I don't have as many whips as I thought I would have. So let's get started. First one is The Wary Approach, and this is by Stony Creek Collections. This is a project that I'm stitching for my mom. I have been since 1991. Yes. Quite an old whip, although this is not the actual whip. I restarted it. But this was a January WIPGO goal, or call. And so I put in 5 days worth. Here's what it looked like before. And here's my progress now. I think it's gonna look great. I'm excited to get it done, but yeah, it'll get there. Then we had a couple of days of snow. This is my snow day project. So whenever it snows, I pull this out if I want to. The last couple of days, when it snowed, I haven't been wanting to stitch on this, but I'll get back to it at some point. This is Nordic Knitting, and it is by Kathleen Berlew. This is found in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. I want to say December of 21, but I'm not sure. If you want to know for sure, send me, leave me a comment, and I'll look it up. But I don't have that readily available right now. Anyway, you're probably not going to be able to see a lot of change because I've been working on the white, and it's really hard to see the white. But here's what it looked like before. And this is my progress now. So there you go. It's coming along, you know. This is my second January WIPGO call. This is a Kimono Row. This is a kit, fully kitted project. There you go. By Design Works. So I'm stitching this on the kit fabric, which is probably 14 count white Aida. using the kit floss. And here's what it looked like before. And here's my progress now. It's coming along. I'm really liking it. All right, my next WIP is one that I started on December 31st on New Year's Eve, and this was a start that I did in participation of I did it through the New Year's Eve 12 by 12. I don't know how I want to say that. I started it. This is Seasons 2 by Hands On Design, and I'm doing December. So there you go. I brought this on our cruise. My husband and I went on a cruise in January. And so I brought this on there, and there's my progress. Coming along. These are a lot more in-depth than I expected them to be. Of course, they're much bigger, or they're bigger than I thought, but they're still small enough that you could do them in a week easily if you continue to work on them. But clearly I haven't. So there we go. The next one was a February WIPGO call, and this is Shadow Moon by Hands On Design. Stitching this on 14 count mint Ada that I coffee and tea dyed. Here's what it looked like before, and here's my progress. So as you can see, I'm stitching all the white in the moon, and then once I'm done with that, I'll go back and do the shadows or the highlights, and then it will be done. I'm loving it. And then my last WIP is part of the monthly markings by Heart and Hand. There we go. I cannot do this anymore. What is going on? All right. So the idea is that you collect all of the months, which they come in individually charted, and then you stitch them all as one piece, or if you want to, you can stitch them all as one piece. And then this is a free border, a complimentary border that you can get. I am not stitching them all as one piece. I'm doing them individually. And this is my current WIP for March. Yay, March. So working on that for a couple of days. I'll get that done. All right, and those are my WIPs. So that brings me to finishes and FFOs. Here's my one and only FFO. I don't remember the chart. I do believe that it was maybe a complimentary chart. I want to say by Tiny Modernist, but I don't know for sure. If you're wondering, then I can find out. Leave me a comment. But anyway, here's a cute little finish. I just did an ornament. Yes, it is off center, completely off center, but it's going to hang in a tree. So, okay. There you go. Really cute. And it counts as an FFO. The next one is Dash Away All. I stitched this on 14 count Slate Ada. And I know this chart was in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine winter 2022. I don't remember who it was by. The Nebby Needle, I think. But I could be wrong. I'll look it up and put it in the description. But here it is. So pretty. So the original one was stitched on a much, much lighter fabric. I wanted to stitch it on this, so I brightened up the floss. If you want a conversion, let me know and I'll do that. I'll write it down for you because I do have the information. But yeah, I just wanted to lighten it up. You can see my back. Okay. There's my back. There we go. There's my front. So I'm really proud of that one. I like that one. All right, my next finish is a bunch of Hocus Pocus. It's by Pine Mountain. I stitched this on 18 count 18 count Jody fabric. And here we go. Isn't that cute? That'll be fun. And because it's finished, I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to pass the stash. So if you are interested in this little chart, please leave a comment below using the word bunch, B-U-N-C-H. And I will mail this off to you. I'm not sure when I'm going to be filming again. It's not going to be a month away. It's probably going to be more like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not going to promise when I'll film, but I don't think it's going to be as often as I have done in the past. But we'll see. But the next time that I film, I will do a random comment picker and mail that off to you if you're interested. And the last finish for me, I love this. You know, Steph from Just Keep Stitchin says, "Oh, I love it so much." A lot. Well, oh, I love this so much. I love this. I love this so much. I love it. I just love it. I stitched this for my husband. Actually, initially I stitched it for me just because I love the chart, but my husband saw it and figured out what it was. And he's like, "Oh, that's for me?" And I said, "Well, yes, dear, it's for you." So I'm going to be finishing this up for him. So it's wonderful. Oh, by the way, this is from a complimentary chart from the Witchy Stitcher. Still available on their website. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. Then I have a few finishes from the monthly markings. I participated in, it was Winter Cross Stitch Camp, hosted by Sherry of Colorado Cross Stitcher, where you pick a chart and you stitch it in that month. There was some kind of prompt. Oh, it was collections. Part of a series or part of a collection. Well, this is part of a series. So I did January. Oh, you can't even see it. So there we go. There's January. And then because it was so small, so quick, I finished up February. And then I went to April. And then in February, I had a challenge where I needed to stitch something summer. So I did August. And this is all on 18 count dirty Ada. There we go. Yay. All right. So that's all of that. And so that brings me to plans. I did want to mention one thing. Actually, I want to mention a lot of things because, otherwise I wouldn't be here. All right. So plans. Retreats. Retreats are coming. Retreats have gone. If you're going to a retreat, yay, let me know. What I'm talking about is people have been asking, how do you find out about retreats? Where do you go to look up for information about retreats? And in the past, it's pretty much been word of mouth or just, looking at newsletters and signing up for newsletters and just being in the right place at the right time. Well, guess what? There is actually a one-stop shop for all information, on all retreats. There is a website that was created by Lenny and Roberta of the SableStitchers. And the website is called SableStitcher.net. And I'll put a link down below. And what they have done is created a calendar of events of all the retreats that are going on. So if you are interested in finding out about Quilter Station, or if you're interested in finding out about StitchCon, or Stitch North, or Stitch West, Stitch New England, because there's a retreat for that, and or any kind of retreat, they have the information on that website. So please go check out the website. Again, it's SableStitcher.net. And if your retreat is not on there, and you're attending and you know about it, please contact them and let them know so they can add it to their website. They are hoping that this website will allow people to go to one place to find out all about retreats. And I think it's a wonderful idea, so I'm supporting it 100%. It's a great website. I went there earlier to check it out, and it's great. So they have all the information. They have how much it is, whether there's a wait list, whether it's open or closed, where it is, what it is, and then they give a little description, and there's it's a clickable link, and it's just wonderful. It's a great website. So make sure you tell your friends about it. It's all about retreats, and there you go. All right. The next thing is WIPGO. New WIPGO numbers were called about a week ago for March. Mine is Ink Circles, 9 Lives, and Visit Hoth by Country Magic Stitch. 5 days on both of those. So that'll be fun. Then there's Boss Me. Boss Me is exactly like WIPGO, except it's not. No, that's not true. It's exactly like WIPGO, except it was created by Missy and Kathy of Two Needles Pulling Thread, and Jane and Chris of the BosStitchers, both Flosstube duos. And they wanted to participate in WIPGO, but they didn't want to commit to a full year, so they did 6 months. Well, in doing 6 months, they eventually realized that they had to do 4 blocks each month to make sure that they've got a blackout at the end of the 6 months. Well, now they've done it to where they're going to be doing it for the whole year, so they only have to do 2 blocks. So really happy. And they opened it up to a select few friends, not select, but few friends. And I was one of those friends that said, I want to join. So I made a Boss Me board. And so what I did was I put in, it's not all whips. It's basically something that, anything that you want to do for the month, right? So what I did was stitch something summer. So for this month, for March, I have Stitch July, so something for July, and I need to take a sewing class. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So talking about sewing, because I'm taking a sewing class sometime this month, I'll let you know my newest hobby. I picked up sewing. So some of you know that I have begun sewing, and I've begun making my own project bags. I picked up a sewing machine last November for Black Friday sales, and I pretty much kind of run away with it. I made some bags, and actually I've made quite a lot of bags. Gave away some to some friends, and hopefully you guys have seen those. I know Nancy and Jenny from the Bougie Stitchers has shown 2 of my bags, I think. Missy and Kathy of Two Needles Pulling Thread have shown my bags, and Jane and Chris of the BosStitchers have shown my bags. Those are all my friends, near and dear to my heart, and so they have really supported me and really encouraged me to to keep making bags, and now I am offering them to you guys. So what I'm doing is just pretty much just putting them on Instagram, taking a few pictures and posting them. I do have a couple of them already available for sale on my Instagram, which is OG Stitchery. And I will just go through and show you what they look like, just to see, make sure that you know about them. So this one is Peace Confetti. There we go. Each one is pretty much a one-of-a-kind, unique. I do not make any duplicates, and each one comes with a custom-made one-of-a-kind zipper pull with a charm. Most of them have a charm. And they are fully, all fabric, fully lined with coordinating fabric on the inside. So there's this one. And then there's the back. And yeah, so this one is, like I said, this one's called Peace Confetti. Some of them have names. Most of them will probably have names. Here's one. I want to say that this was Christmas musical, I think. My husband names these. So, but here's this one. And here's the inside fabric. It's kind of a red and green tan colored plaid. And these large bags are, they measure 11 by 13. And you can see that they easily fit a normal size chart, 8.5 by 11. That just pops right on in there, see? So they're big enough. They easily fit an 8-inch Q-snap, a 6-inch Q-snap. I'm not sure about the 11-inch Q-snaps. I haven't tried that. But yeah, I'm sure it'll fit that way. It might not necessarily zip close. I don't know. But here's this one. I love orange. I'm so attracted to orange fabric and orange things, so just love it. Love it. And then here's the next one. There's the inside, and there's the back fabric. And then these two are smaller bags, as you can tell. These are 9 by 11, excuse me, 9 by 11 bags. And they would fit a smaller chart like this. You know, a lot of the Big Creek, a lot of the hands-on design charts, the little Brenda Gervais booklets, they would fit great in this. So this one is another Christmas one. And here's the fabric. And then here is one for Valentine's Day. And this fabric is called Vintage Valentine's. There's the back. Isn't that cute? And here's the inside. All right, so those, the smaller bags are 25 plus shipping, and the larger bags are 35 plus shipping. And so those are already available to purchase on my Instagram. All you do is just comment below the picture or comment on the post and let me know you're interested. And so I do have a few others. That I am going to be taking pictures of and posting tomorrow on my Instagram. So I'm going to give you a first look and yeah, see what you like or see if you like it. So this is a 9 by 11. Or no, this is a large one. This is 11 by 13. So this will be a great bag for Christmas in July. Jolly July Christmas. And there is the back. It's showing up kind of black almost, but it's dark green. So it's like a forest green. So there's that one. And then this one is another Valentine's one. I have a lot of this fabric. So that's the back. Here's the front. Turn this. Okay, that's enough. And then there's the inside. So there's that one. And then the rest of them are the 9 by 11s. So these are the smaller bags. So here's Christmas gnomes with a little Santa bead and Christmas charm, Christmas present charm with a peppermint candy and gnomes on the inside and peppermint candy on the back. Here's another Christmas one. So pretty. Red and green and yellow plaid, Christmas plaid. And then there's the back. And one more Christmas. Really cute. And there's the back. And here's a fall one, pumpkins. There's the inside fabric. And here's the back. Beautiful autumn colors. And this one is more of a spring or summerish kind of colors. And there's sunflowers. So shine like a sunflower. It's really bright and pretty. There's the fabric on the inside. And it's green and yellow fabric on the back. And then one more Valentine's one, because I said I got a lot of this fabric. There you go, and that one is the back. All right, so those are my bags. They are some of them are available right now. Like I said, they're already posted on my Instagram account. The other ones, I will be taking pictures of those and posting those tomorrow. So check them out. Let me know if you're interested. Just leave a comment on the post, and we'll get it taken care of. So, and talking about bags, now that I've gone through them, I came up with an idea. Actually, I've had this idea for a while, but I finally had the opportunity to propose this to you. If you are a sewer and if you make bags, project bags, what I would like to do is do an exchange, bag for bag. If you are interested, please leave a comment below, or you can email me at ogstitchery@gmail.com, and let me know. What I'd like to do is, the idea is similar to, if you go to a retreat and you make floss drops, right? Or floss tags or something like that. And you make a lot and you give them out to friends or people that you meet at the retreat. And it's just a way to interact with the community, to give something back to the community. And it's something fun. Because you usually get the floss drops in return. So it's similar to that. It is a little bit more involved because this is an actual bag. It's big, it's huge. There's a lot of time involved. So you got to take that into account. But what I would like to do is an exchange. So I make a bag, you make a bag, and we trade. Pretty much easy peasy, right? So this is for people who want to do this, I guess. So if you make a bag, if you sew a bag and you don't sell them, you just kind of give them to friends, or you just make them for your own collection. That's kind of who I'm looking for. Unless you are a bag maker by trade, and you're willing to do something like that to get a bag from me, that'd be great. Now, again, take into account that I am a new sewer. I'm a beginner sewer, and I've only been sewing bags, making bags, pretty much for 2 months, maybe 3 months. I think I made my first bag in December. obviously, because I only got my machine in November, at the end of November. So yeah, I made my first bag in December. So anyway, and I only make all fabric bags. I don't make vinyl. I haven't ventured into the vinyl yet. I am watching some tutorials, and I'm getting there. I'm still a little bit intimidated by vinyl, but eventually I'll get there. But right now it's all fabric, fully lined, zippered bags. I use the tutorial from ElizabethAnnCanStitch. And so all of my bags are going to have that little panel at the top. You know, this little panel right here. It's going to be a zipper. It's going to be this layout. That's the only kind that I know how to make right now. I have made a patchwork bag. That is a lot more involved. So I won't be making that one for this exchange. It's just going to be these basic bags. Basic, you know, they're really nice bags, I think. Anyway, so if you're interested and you're willing to do an exchange with me, leave a comment below or send me an email, and let's do a bag exchange. I think that would be fun. I mentioned this to Lisa of Lost in Stitches, who is a new Flosstuber, and she mentioned in her first Flosstube last week that she does bags, and she just learned how to do bags, and she's really liking them. And so I proposed the idea to her, and she was all over it. She just recently, I think in the last day or two, left for vacation, so she hasn't gotten back to me yet with the details, but she was all for it. So we'll see if it works. I'm excited. So if you're interested, let me know. Also, two other new Flosstubers that I've been watching over the past week. Lori of Cross Stitch Cats and Chaos. She just posted her first Flosstube yesterday. I went and watched that, and that's a great one to go watch. Lori. The next one is Erin. I'm sure you guys have seen her. She pretty much blew up Flosstube because she's a designer. Her name is Erin, and her Flosstube is Erin Elizabeth Designs, and so definitely go check her out. The other one I mentioned is Lisa, Lost in Stitches. She just filmed her first Flosstube, and she did great, so go check her out. Yeah. I think that's it. Don't forget, Bunch, if you are interested, be 18 years of age or older. Don't use any of the keywords like, you know, free, freebie, winner, win, giveaway, or prize, or whatever, you know, those special words are. And I will pick a random comment to win. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you to those new subscribers, and thank you so much to the old subscribers. And don't forget to check out StableStitcher.net for all your retreat information. I think that's it, so I'm going to say I'll see you next time.